So here's what I think, just as some average American who doesn't have any kind of college degree or special schooling or special understanding, or really I graduated high school, but I've kind of lived a lot of life learning the hard way, so to speak. So just to make this kind of quick, here's what I think. We're winning, right? Trump's winning. He's taken down the globalist theater. He's taken down the globalist systems. He's taken down the globalist way of life for America, right? And everything's looking good. Everything's looking great, right? There's still a lot of problems. Don't get me wrong. Everything's not looking great. But as far as where we were, man, we're light years from that. That being said, is one thing we need to keep in mind. There's a lot at play here. There's a lot at play. And I think one thing a lot of people don't really realize or understand. Let's look at all these Hollywood movies, about CIA operatives, military operatives, politician operatives, even. All these movies that are corrupt, like, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't watch that many movies or a whole lot of TV anymore, but I guess one that's kind of coming to mind is like Jason Bourne, something like that. Basically how, these Hollywood movies, we think, man, this politician's getting paid off and he turned against everything he believed in because the money's better, and he's willing to kill his family, let his family die, or he's willing to let go kill his brother, or know about his brother being killed because he's so deep into it, and he's so paid off, and that's just crazy. That's just so out there. I don't think it would ever happen. Well, the truth is about it is it's hiding in plain sight. All these movies, whether it's about CIA operatives or terrorist cells or sometimes even space. I mean, it goes on and on. But what I'm saying is they're hiding in plain sight. So all these movie ideas, they're telling us what they're doing. They're telling us what they've been doing. And it's almost like they put it in a perspective like, oh, it's so crazy, it would never happen, to make us believe that. No. The truth is, it's been happening. It does happen. It's continuing to happen. And it's so ingrained, so deep, so dirty, that a lot of us can't comprehend it. Like, oh, this person would never, they say all these good things, and I see a lot of the things that they do, and it's great, and the bills they vote for, the things they vote for, the things they talk about, they're good. For example, Ted Cruz. Let's look at Ted Cruz. I'm not going to go into a deep dive, but I think if you look just on the basis of what Tucker kind of exposed, AIPAC, you know what I mean? Ted Cruz does a lot for America, a lot for his district and jurisdiction and so on and so forth. So on the surface, he does a lot for America. But look at AIPAC, okay? I'm not against Israel. In fact, as a Christian, I believe that we should defend Israel. But as it's kind of been stated since then, Israel's not necessarily a nation. It's a people. It's almost an ideology, so to speak. And that's who we should defend. And when we're getting money, I'll say we're getting money from Israel or AIPAC or so on and so forth, and then we're allowing that to direct our foreign policy, that's corrupt. That's corruption, because it doesn't become American anymore. Anyways, again, to make this quick, I'm at work, so I shouldn't even be doing this, but my point is that the corruption is far deeper than we know. And whereas Trump is winning on a lot of fronts, a lot of these people are backing down or conceding, so to speak. That doesn't mean they're done. They may go into hiding for a little bit. They may go, be even more covert, secret for a while. But remember, As of now, we only have Trump for 4 years. And Trump's an outlier. There may be a lot of people that support him, but we never know what those people are going to do if and when they get into office, if and when Trump is gone, and they're left holding the bill while their families are being threatened, their safety's being threatened, or they have massive amounts of money thrown at them. So just be cognizant, because it's not over. We may be in like a parlay or, you know, a period of time where it seems like everything's great, and it might be. But unfortunately, nothing lasts forever. It all comes down to us, the people. So we have to stand united, because remember, Alex Jones has said this, but in ants' life, or bugs' life, my bad, the ants, you gotta remember, they're tiny little beings. You know, they think that a grasshopper can stomp them, kill them. They can. But if you have 1,000 ants against 2 grasshoppers, chances are those ants are going to win. And there's many, 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 many more of us. So we need to speak out. We need to make our numbers known now to each other. We need to communicate. We need to bring each other together with love and understanding. And that's a whole nother segue about love and understanding and so on and so forth. I'm not talking about transgender. I'm not talking about all that crap, because we all know that's sick and disgusting. So we need to love those people, and love tells the truth. So the truth is transgenderism and all that stuff is bad, and it's a mental disorder. And I can speak that way because I have a brother who is transgender, and I know that I've gone through a lot in life, and I've made a lot of stupid decisions. I was an alcoholic for a while. I was a quote-unquote sex addict for a while. I was drug addict for a while. I was plain lazy, slothful, careless for a while. So, point being is that we need to come together and make our numbers known to each other, so that when they try to pull the wool over our eyes again and make us believe that, oh, only 100 people in America like Trump, so you know, there ain't even a point in voting, because that's what they do. They make you believe you're the only one. They strip your power, because you kind of figure, I can't stand up to this giant machine if there's only one of me, right? No, there's many, 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 many more of us, and there's many, 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 many more that are becoming awakened to this. So again, to keep this short, because I am at work and I shouldn't be doing this, God first. He'll always direct the paths, and when in question, follow his ideologies, because it's just him. That's all. I can go into that deeper later, but God, family, country, and if we allow millions and millions and millions of other people in, we don't have a country anymore. God bless. Long live America.